Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of January 13th, or no, that's 15th through the 21st in my Erin Condren vertical life planner. And this week I am using a mystery kit from Scribble Prints Co. This was the October 22 mystery. I know it's in shop now, I just don't know what the actual name is off the top of my head, but I'm finally using this mystery kit, and as you'll see at the end, I actually do have enough stickers left over to use a second time. I love when the mystery kits from both her and Caress Press, which are the two mysteries that I shop, come with enough unique full boxes where you can use it more than once. It's great. I think it makes your money go farther because, let's be honest, these stickers aren't exactly cheap to do it again week to week and buy more. But anyway, I digress. I used a foil bundle from Caress Press. It was a mixed metal, I believe hollow and lavender hollow. As I'm looking at it, it looks like that's what it was. It wasn't a snow theme, which I think is what this kit came with, and which is fine, but I think whatever that pattern is, that stardust, I'm making that word up, it's not what it's called. It's called twinkle or shimmer or something, but I think that pattern kind of emulates snow, so I think it worked out really well, and obviously the colors I think worked great. I was debating between doing hollow and lavender hollow, and when I saw I had a bundle that included both, I decided to use both. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and get into the day by day. On Monday, it was actually a bagel day. So I have this sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. with different food related holidays, quote unquote. And I try to use them. I mean, I have the sheet, I might as well use it. So this week it happened to be Bagel Day. Whether that's National or International Bagel Day, I'm not sure, but I still marked it. And then it began my normal Monday. So I had my coffee Monday. I caught up on some YouTube videos, did the laundry. And then during my work break, I watched When Calls the Heart, did some filming, since that's when I do try to film my plan with me's. And then we watched a movie that night, and I'm not sure which movie it was because if I have a pre-made foil script sticker for it, I'll just use that instead. So I used a movie night script from one of the foil bundles that I had. So not sure which movie, either way, it was a movie. Moving on to Tuesday, I did some work in the morning, had a meeting, most likely just with my advisor, even though typically what I do when I meet with my advisor, because I pre-made a lot of those stickers since I meet with her twice a week every week, I will typically use those, but for this week, for this time, for some reason, I used my the normal appointment script label instead of the ones that I made for her, which is fine. Or this might have actually been the time that I ran out of those, because I really hate making scripts. I'm lazy with it. So if I ran out of something, I might just try to substitute with a pre-made one already. But anyway, and then we watched a movie again. Don't know what movie. Before trivia, which we usually go to on Tuesday nights, and then I read in the evening. And then moving on to Wednesday, I marked that we have 100 days until we get married, which is very exciting. And as you can see, I did that off camera. Typically, like I said, the quote unquote holidays or things that I don't want to forget marking, that don't necessarily I don't actively do on that day. They're kind of just marking what that day means, kind of, as a tracker sort of way, or holiday or whatever. I'll mark before, I'll lay down the base, and then when I'm not filming, I'll just mark it really fast so I don't forget, because that has happened before where I'm like, oh, I'll mark this, and then I don't. So I don't necessarily need to lay every sticker down on camera. So yeah, anyway, 100 days on Wednesday. Did a little bit of planning. We watched we were just watching movies left and right. Did some wedding planning. We have a hot tub in the backyard, so we did the hot tub. But again, I used a script sticker that said play outside. And then Colton and I watched Percy Jackson. Moving on to Thursday, this marks that there's 1 week until my bachelorette party, which is so exciting. It was so much fun. And again, a countdown is something that I like to mark ahead of time so I don't forget. And I'm so glad that I was able to actually somewhat match the colors of the days to the colors on the cruise ship. Those stickers are specifically from Scribble Prints Co. So that's very exciting. So then on Thursday, I just did some filming, editing. When Colton got home, we watched some Arrow, wedding planning. I had a phone call with my maid of honor just for last minute, like cruise, bachelorette, planning, things like that. Watched some numbers and then watched Pride and Prejudice. That's my absolute favorite movie, even though this time, I don't know if I watched the Keira Knightley version or the Colin Firth version. Either way, they're both amazing. Highly recommend. On Friday, did some work, had another meeting with my advisor. Like I mentioned, we have it two times a week. Colton and I had a lunch date at Buffalo Wild Wings, ran some errands, did some wedding planning. Most likely, actually, since I used a shoe sticker from actually Carly Plans, I believe this quote-unquote wedding planning was actually dance lessons. I think this was the first session that we had for our dance lessons, so that was actually kind of a lot of fun. We watched Lego Masters and then did some packing. On Saturday, I slept in, did a little bit of reading, more wedding planning, and you'll probably see in the upcoming videos will be a lot of that. Had a cleaning day, did some crafting, which I believe was actually doing last minute crafts and assembling and stuff for the bachelorette party for like the goodie bags. So did that. And then Colton and I watched The Flash in the evening. And then finally on Sunday did more crafting, listened to a podcast, talked to my parents. We watched The Flash and the Arrow. And then I rounded out by filming, most likely filming this exact video that you're watching now, or the clip, I should say. So that is everything for this week. In a second, you'll see all the stickers I have left over, which again, I already mentioned. I definitely have enough to use again. I'll have to figure out the washi situation, but that's fine. And then you'll see what everything looks like filled in since I make my scripts after the fact. Here you go. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.